It's beer o'clock on Real Ale Craft Beer. Today we've got a beer from Nøgne, and it's a 750ml bottle of their Warping Dead water. It's a barrel aged Kriek Reserve, coming in at 9% ABV. Look at this wonderful, wonderful looking beer. There's the bottle cap. Without further ado, let's get this beer out into a glass. Ooh, and see what we get. Whoop. Look at this. Okay, I have to grab my glass quickly. Have a listen. That sounds and looks incredible. Absolutely incredible. Head dissipated nice and quickly. Kriek, meaning cherry, usually cherry Krieks or barrel aged cherry, kind of sour style beer. Good levels of carbonation. I imagine there's a bit of haze in there. You can see a little bit of haze going on, but yeah, look at the colour. It almost looks like a stout, but you can see the, yeah, there you go, the cherry hue at the bottom of the glass. Beautiful carbonation. Look at that. Let's get the aroma. Oh, you get the tannins and the wood, loads of cherry. That smells incredible. Absolutely incredible. Oh, just woodiness and cherry and touch of vanilla. Yes, vanilla. Usually that aroma passes me by, but I managed to, just a touch of it, the tannins and the vanilla and the cherry and the wood. Spicy kind of pepperiness in there. Get the sourness as well. You'll taste the sourness, but you can get the sourness in the aroma. You can just, it's just the style of beer. If you're familiar with Krieks, lambics, sour beers, you will know when you've got a real potent sour beer when you get the aroma. Let's dive in. It smells wonderful. Cheers, everybody. Oh, oh, woo, that was sour. Oh, it almost like cleaned your teeth for you. Kind of just pulling all of the bits from tea time off my teeth. Sorry to indulge you in that way. Wow, mouth puckeringly awesome beer. Carbonation pushes the beer on the inside of the mouth, explodes on your palate, but the beer's got some body. At 9% ABV, this beer has got some body to it. Oh, blimey. Wow. Tannins, vanilla, wood, cherry, and more cherry. Quite acidic, of course. Sourness comes through. But importantly, you get a little bit of that kind of malt. You get that kind of light malt flavour that you get from a sour beer. Spicy and peppery on the back end. Carbonated, as you can hear. Amazing, amazing beer. Fantastic. leather, and oh, just beautiful, just beautiful. You feel the warmth as well, because it's such a refreshing beer. You can drink more of it quicker. You can feel that kind of warmth as that 9% slides down into the pit of your stomach. And well, it's the only time, I'm going to be honest, and this is not, it just reminded me slightly, because I reckon it's a big 750 bottle, a 9% ABV. I reckon I'd be needing, if I, well, I'm going to drink all that, but, or share it with Mel, but I've been to Belgium on many of occasion, and I've spent like days and days and days and days drinking lambics and sours and all these wonderful beers, but you end up, after a bit of time drinking these beers, you end up looking for the Rennies or the Gaviscon or the, you know, the indigestion. It's so acidic, it kind of builds up on your throat. I've never really been one to suffer from indigestion. I can generally eat or drink anything. The only time I seem to get indigestion is if I go to Spain on an all-inclusive holiday. They seem to put something in the food there that just brings on awful indigestion. But I reckon if I probably will end up drinking all of this, because Mel, just thinking about it, Mel, the wife, doesn't really like a sour beer, so I'm going to end up polishing that whole bottle off. I reckon I might need a Rennie or two after it all. You can just feel the warming of the alcohol hitting the pit of the stomach, but it's also kind of like quite, oof, wow, that is, you know, it's a strong beer at 9% ABV. But as I mentioned, it's so refreshing. It's so juicy and refreshing and full of flavour that you could just smash it back. You could just absolutely terrorise this beer in 45 minutes. Have a look as I rock the beer back and forth. You can see that carbonation chasing the head up the glass. It looks fantastic. The warping dead water. Right, English. Local water, malted barley, malted wheat, oats, sweet cherries from Frederiksdal, and hops and yeast. 10 IBUs, 9% ABV. I recommend sharing it. If I'm completely honest, I recommend sharing that with somebody. Maybe even 2 or 3 people. Give everybody a little glass of this, because it's a reserve beer. It's a special beer from Nøgne. I think it was made for sharing. That's the answer. Is me banging on about indigestion, drinking the whole bottle. Maybe just share it. Maybe I'll start going down the road offering it to the neighbours. Let's rate it. Leathery tannings, wood, cherry, sweetness, a little bit of a spicy bitterness on the back end, but not that much. Sourness is incredible. Feel that warmth going down into the pit of the stomach. Wonderful, wonderful beer. A little bit of vanilla, woodiness. Yeah, for me, that's a Stone the Crow's 9 out of 10. So 9 out of 10 from Real Ale Craft Beer. Please put your comments in the comments box. Subscribe to our daily beer and food reviews. Give us a big fat thumbs up. Boom! Cheers.